Hey, it's Terry Jeanette with Tapping Flamingo. Guess where I am? I am still in Western Kentucky. Yes, the leaves are changing and pretty much almost all gone off the trees. It's a beautiful time of year, and I decided since today was such a gorgeous day that I would do my vlog outside. Speaking of fall, Thanksgiving is just around the corner. And then you know what's next? Christmas. Yep. And personally, I like to try to get my Christmas stuff out of the way because I like to enjoy the holiday season. I like to enjoy family, and I like to keep in mind the whole purpose of Christmas, that it's not just rushing around and, spending your money and just really not thinking about the true meaning of what Christmas is all about. So today I am going to talk to you about easy DIY gifts. One of these days, I'm going to make a big suggestion for our family as to maybe we, instead of going out and spending a bunch of money, that we just come up with something that we can make. We have a lot of talented people in the family, and there's so many different craft ideas. You can go to YouTube and just search for things and come up with some really cool ideas. So I'm going to show you some of them. The first one I want to show you is this button bracelet. I made this quite some time ago out of the big buttons that I got from the big Wally World. And all you do is get you some elastic. Got a text. Measure your wrist. Cut it. Sew it so it fits your wrist. And then if you know how to sew on a button, you can make this bracelet. I like to use big buttons, but you can use small buttons. I've seen some of these where they've had like clusters of buttons all around. So basically you just use your imagination. The next thing I want to show you is this crocheted wire beaded necklace. This particular one, as you see, is done in the Christmas colors, and I've had it for several years now. But what you do is you just purchase some wire. This wire is 26 gauge. It needs to be pliable and easy to crochet. Get your crochet hook, and really doesn't matter what size. And if you can do a chain stitch, you can make this necklace. It's made of 3 strands of wire, just single crocheted. You put the beads on first before you start, and then you braid them together and you wind up with a necklace. I actually know of a couple of YouTube videos that are really good tutorials on how to do these necklaces. So if you want to make a necklace like this, hop on over to YouTube and Google search wire crocheted necklace. Another thing and I learned how to do this actually on a YouTube site. I'm sure all of you are familiar with these type of scarves, these curly scarves. My sister actually was given a bunch of balls of yarn with this, and it actually looks like this. I did not crochet all this. The yarn itself looks like this. And then you just pretty much, again, if you can single crochet, you can do these. Sorry, I'm popular. Anyway, this is done in LSU colors, and I think I know who this is going to. It's already a gift for somebody. The next thing I'd like to show you, and I actually came up with this idea on my own. For those of you who crochet, you have all this leftover yarn. So what do you do with it? It just sits in a bag. Sometimes you throw it away, sometimes you don't. If you know how to chain stitch, you just make a bunch of chain stitch. Like I've got, these are mostly purples and yellows. And then I put them together, however long you want it. Knot it up. And you've got a pretty cool scarf. This doesn't go too well with this shirt I've got on, I know. The last thing I'm going to show you, several years ago, I guess, my sister and her husband were newlyweds, and I really didn't know what I wanted to do for them for Christmas. And at the time, I was painting Christmas ornaments, so I painted a bunch of ornaments for them. And I thought, well, I'd like to do a little something else. And then I remembered something that I had made for myself that I liked. Tablecloths made out of different fabrics of holiday stuff. So I made her one for Christmas, Thanksgiving, Halloween, Easter. I don't remember all of them I did because it's been a while. But all you do is you need to get 1.5 yards, which will make a square, and you just hem it, and you're good to go. I actually think these are fun to have for just small decorations around the house. This is my winter tablecloth. But anyway, those are a few ideas. I hope I sparked some interest for you to think about ways to do a DIY gift exchange maybe, or gift giving. And this is Terry Jeanette, the Tapping Flamingo, signing out.